hashtag down with for my team.
Yeah, so I
Down for my team.
I was the mastermind behind getting Bradley out.
I thought Payne said he was.
No.
I made a better distraction to get Chris out.
But I straight up said we have to get Bradley out to everybody.
Yeah, he actually won.
And so you know what? The funny thing is, I didn't say it to Jazz though. I didn't say it to Jazz and Nebri, but I definitely said it to Peyton and I said it to Kayla because Bradley came for us.
I would like to say I didn't see one messy time with Bradley. That is why he's my favorite. Because I didn't see nothing messy. So you did play the competition very well. But don't you think you were a little too fair when it came to things?
I think so. I feel like maybe we should more like cutthroat.
You could have been in longer if you would have actually pulled some hair. Or fought Peyton. Or fought Jamari.
Anytime. You want camera time? So we can go.
Oh, sit your ass down.
You already got slapped. So I wasn't even gonna go there with you. Next question.
How about the fucking you can't fight me. You trying to fight Bradley. You trying to fight somebody with their tail between their legs. Why don't you fight me?
I fought you.
He's black. Come on. He's bald. Does he look like a bitch? What? Does he look like a bitch? What? What? What?
Why he wanna look?
So we all sit down, take a breather. So can I see a group hug, please?
Girl, you asking for too much. Oh, but I do have an announcement. Chris, the Green Ranger, not a Green Ranger anymore.
So I know everyone wants to find out who won between Kayla and Nebri, and I'm ready to tell you guys after we bring out Kayla. Alright, before we say anything, let's go ahead and stand up and give her a round of applause. The one that everyone thought was getting out. But she's still here. Okay, and then right there, and then there. Okay.
Oh, you can't just say more.
So, Kayla, my first question for you, what is your biggest regret?
I think my biggest regret is, oh God, I don't know. Probably when it was Bradley and Ashley in the bottom and I voted for Bradley for some reason. I think my team made me go into it, but I knew I didn't like Ashley, but then I didn't want to
Upset your teammates.
Yes.
That wasn't a mistake though, because he was coming for you behind.
Yeah, remember he came for the three of us.
He was like, Kayla just keeps talking and she needs to go
Yeah.
somewhere. Remember, I
Yeah,
was
you
fighting
came for me and you came for me.
But I didn't say you talk too much.
I didn't care for you. I said, okay, Jamari voted for Chris. I came for you because I was upset. I know everybody came for each other, and that's not a problem with me because I still beat you guys. So,
But Bradley talked
And
bad
the
shit about you.
and you did too.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
What'd I
Peyton.
say?
You had to do a coin over me and Ashley.
Oh.
That is a mess up.
Ashley never voted for me at all.
Oh yeah, I never voted for you either. And
Yes,
she
you
just
did.
came in. I was in here from the jump. And
You put
you can't say nothing.
Jamari took you to the back and was like, well, some. That's the pain in the bottom. And you came out like, yeah, you, Chris, and Jamari. Because Chris tried to get camera time. Jamari was too scared, backed up into a wall, he didn't know what to do. And it just happened.
Well,
Show
my
me a
point
clip where I was
is,
back into
if
a
you
wall.
shouldn't have flipped a coin over
But
me
my
and
point is,
Ashley.
Bradley talked shit about you.
So, I like Bradley. You were messy in this. You were so messy.
You are so to fester on that. Go ahead. Okay. So, how do you feel about beating all the adults in the competition?
I'm very proud of myself for knocking out Peyton, Bradley, Jamari, Ebony, Maya, all of them. And I was surprised that I went that far because I thought I was going to get out from the jump, but nobody thought as me as a threat.
Everybody underestimated you.
Yes, exactly.
I did
So
it.
the only
Like
person that
Kayla.
really came for me was Ebony, but her plan obviously didn't work because she was gone.
Okay, so I know we are all excited to figure out who won between Nibri and Kayla, but I'm just not ready to tell you yet. So let's go ahead and invite my girl Nibri.
Hi, precious one. You look great.
Start sitting
How's
down.
the nigga? That nigga.
Mhm.
Kayla. Hi, Bradley. Cousin. Jamal. And I love that top.
I love that eyeshadow.
You know how I do it.
So my question for you is,
Yeah.
what is your biggest regret in this competition?
Regrets?
Oh,
Wow. You know what? Honestly, I think it will have to be. I regret saying I was in an alliance with Jamari, but in the back of my mind, there wasn't an alliance. You know? I was all like, oh, okay, alliance. But at the end of the day, everyone knows that me and Peyton were the #1 alliance during the whole competition. You know, I regret that. I regret telling Dwyer that because I feel like looking back at the clip, people played him. They're like, he's like, she was my friend for 7 years now. All sad, like, oh, this is Kayla, this is Bradley. Like, he was just trying to find somewhere to belong. It was fun.
How do you feel about Peyton going home? What did you feel when he left?
So, you know, like, if someone just gets a bow and arrow and they just right at your heart, that's exactly how I felt. As soon as they're like, Peyton, all slow, I was like, oh! Like, I almost lost it. Like, if he never was in elimination, so the time that people are like, okay, if he doesn't know it's me, then I'll say it. And I feel like
me and
that's what happened.
Peyton, we like talked about it in the battle because we knew the second that we were in the bottom that we were going home, which is why you don't see me or Peyton in the bottom.
Until the
the
very
second
end.
I was,
Yeah.
my ass got the boo.
Well, I
Yeah.
know we were really sad about Peyton.
Yeah,
going
that
home.
was very sad.
We have a clip.
Do we? Let's take a peek.
Like,
I guess ultimately that means that Peyton has to go.
I don't care.
Man, I love you. You love her trash, but they just got his mom. Just look at down. He's my cousin. He's mom. You know what? That's why you're sitting at home alone. I see that thing. You're trash. You're trash. And you're trash. Good day. Good And another regret, adding on to that, I regret the people not coming today because I would have addressed that immediately.
I would have went in on at least 80 of them.
Oh yeah, probably 97% of these niggas who didn't want to come through.
so
That's a regret, so you guys are lucky.
how do you feel about being the final two?
Feels good.
It feels
Feels real good.
Okay.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised about like Kayla being in it either because again, you know,
No one
expected this.
So
And I will say right now that there were so many conversations I was involved in or I heard where everyone's like, okay, Kayla's next. Like, did anyone hear it? Because everyone's like, okay, Kayla. Sure. And all of a
She
sudden,
played it.
you know, they let other things, like even the bucket challenge, we were all supposed to get Kayla out. That was the plan. And it's on confessional. Oh, Kayla didn't know. Did you see that was straight up the plan.
That's the plan.
But like Jamari and Peyton got into it. Ashley was looking real like her face was just pissing me off. So I wanted to get Ashley out. Peyton wanted to get Jamari out, and it completely twisted.
How do you feel about Ashley beating out Peyton? Because I was so surprised.
Well, I didn't
that
get
Can we
beat out.
rephrase that? Yeah, I
Okay,
think Ashley luckily slid in.
Yeah, how do you,
If it wasn't Kayla, I definitely, for my first thought would have been me and Peyton in the final, only because we played it so well.
you did.
And I mean, I don't think we were to that point where everyone's like, oh, we need to get Avery and Peyton. I never thought it went to that point.
'Cause you
Ashley just,
You just
Ashley luckily was in it. I don't even know how she got involved. I don't even know Ashley's last name. I don't know how Ashley was even a part of this.
Wait, hold on. But if you guys all went for me in that bucket challenge, do
Yeah.
you guys think of me as a threat then?
No. No.
Yeah.
No. It was
No.
because at one point of the competition, everyone was like fed up with Kayla. And I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think the Ebony thing, that whole fight, I was done with Ebony that day. Like, after that, I was so done with Ebony. But at that point, like, too much stuff happened where, like, Jazz and Kayla would get together, and then, like, people were taking it really
And there was the
seriously.
deleted episode where Kayla came for me. Ashley
But
was
I'm not
on my
gonna lie.
side too.
I'm not gonna lie. Like when we did the bucket challenge, I was thinking like I'm not about to get Kayla out for what? Because I was like Kayla's not winning someone as competition or Kayla, and I didn't think Kayla was competition at first. And so I was just like, I'm gonna get out Ashley or Peyton. So I never came for Kayla or Neri. That's why I was like, I'm not
Yeah.
even surprised that they're in the
Can we
finals.
take
I
a
never-
moment and just think about the fact that not one person in like 20 minutes has mentioned Nelly.
I'm here.
No, the little one.
Yeah.
Drop down and get your eagle on. Nelly?
Promiscuous girl.
Oh, yeah. Furtado or... Oh, Nelly! Oh!
I broke a Nelly.
Nelly was out before the competition even began.
I remember when I was watching them over, I was like, wait, Nelly's here?
You know, and
get
honestly,
here?
I'm glad Nelly left because that gave room for Ashley, which
Yeah.
gave room for an amazing reunion, which gave room for us to talk Doogie because Ashley's trash.
Okay, so this question is directed to my girl Kayla. How do you feel about being the youngest one in the competition and made it this far?
Being the youngest one, I knew that I had an advantage because I didn't think that anybody would come for me, thinking that I'm a threat. But I think being the youngest in the competition was an advantage. I guess it helped me make it this far.
I agree. Because not one person thought you were going to make it, and then damn. She was in the final three, and then people start shaking like, shit, she's in the final three.
Jasmine.
Cousin.
I loved my cousin, and I didn't want her to go, and she saved me too, and that's why I'm pretty sure I was still here. Because if she didn't tell them to not vote for me, I think I would have been gone there.
I agree.
But she's very, very, very competitive. Like when Peyton was doing the puzzle, I was.
Her died and Bradley's died. This is like Jazz, right? And then this is like Bradley, right? Not factor level. And then like she drove, Bradley pitter pattered. It was amazing.
But
Dress of that.
me and Jasmine, I wouldn't say we're an alliance because we weren't, and I didn't want anybody to be with an alliance. Because I think being by myself was the best. But when Peyton was doing the puzzle, Jasmine grabbed me by my shoulder and she's like, "Sit your butt down." I knew that he was gonna get it because he's Peyton. He's awesome, and so. But once she wasn't on my team, she turned her back like that with me and got attitude.
Wow.
That's true.
The truth.
The truth has been coming.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Jamari, what made you come up with that fake elimination?
What made me come up with it is, like as you seen in the other clip, I had an alliance with Peyton and Nibri. I know, like it seemed like we did, and then like Nibri and Peyton didn't think we did. But from my like perspective, we had an alliance because even before that, it was like, you know what, we're in an alliance and we're gonna do this and da da da. We went to QT, Nibri bought us some drinks, and we talked about it some more.
That good iced tea.
And so, like, leading up to the actual battle, I thought I was in that alliance. But the day of, like I noticed like they would like talk with each other and not have me in it. And so that's when I was like, okay, Ebony, you know, we've been friends for 7 years, you know, we're in this alliance together. I didn't know she did that. I did not see that. But I didn't even have to see that because I was literally, like, I was in the dance room and Peyton and Nebri were like on like the table and they were, and then like I walked, like I went away from them, and then I went to the kitchen and there was Ebony and Maya. And Bradley and Kayla was nowhere to be found. I didn't know where Jazz was, and I was like, you know what, these alliances that I'm in, I don't think that they're gonna fall through. So I was like, I wonder what would happen if I got a fake elimination going.
So let's open this to everyone. How do you guys feel about that fake ass elimination?
Everyone thought it was real.
It was a waste of time.
Okay.
But it had me fooled. That was real. I was safe.
I was so like mad. That was like some true me being pissed off. Like Nebri's fake and stuff. Cause I was like, cause I knew that someone was gonna vote for me. But I swear, when I heard my name, I was like, I knew Ebony and Maya couldn't be trusted. And so when Ebony was like, let's reveal who did it, and it was them two, I was like, oh shit, I didn't even. So I was just like, well, damn, my suspicions were right. And so, yeah.
So, Nebri, how do you feel about Bradley's comment
When he said, I'm not dating. I don't date. Wait, what did he say? He said, I am not dating.
I don't know. Let's
Nebri.
actually, Bradley's right here.
Oh, let's actually. You said, I'm not dating Nebri or Ebony. That's gross or something like that.
What did you say, Bradley?
Yeah, it was brought up, like, the first couple episodes was brought up, like a past dating experience or something like that. I was, like, confirmed that, like, I didn't go date with either of you guys, like, when we were just friends. Like, I didn't really, we weren't dating. That's what it is. That's what it is.
So, Nebri, would you ever date Bradley? That's the question.
No.
No matter what no one says, me and Bradley have some dookie. You might not try to admit it, but we're here, Bradley. Don't be trying to pretend.
You can have Bradley. He's trash. But other than
Bradley's not
that,
trash.
you know,
Peyton is trash.
other than that,
Let's repeat that. So who's trash? Bradley's not trash. Peyton's trash. Peyton's trash. Peyton's trash.